Hey buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Kilbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game. And today I'm going to do a little learn to play video on a new version of Mech Mage. I had a specific request to learn how to play a Mech Mage that's not just a budget Mech Mage like a few I've made in the past, but really a top-end Mech Mage that you might find grinding the ladder at the higher ranks. So I've made a new version of Mech Mage here. I'm very simply just calling it New Mech Mage. There are a handful of different ways to build Mech Mage. I wanted this one to be a little bit more fun and a little bit more all-in nature. So you'll notice I have some fun cards like Blingtron 3000 and some random type cards like Ethereal Conjurer and Spellslinger. This version of Mech Mage has some late game spell synergy thanks to Archmage Antonidas and Ronin. And of course all the spare parts that mech cards tend to generate. So I wanted to give it even more late game, like last ditch effort type cards that can help you pull out a win with lots of damage or crazy spell synergy, but also of course the consistent early game that Mech Mage tends to provide. So this is the list I'm going to be playing today on the ranked ladder. I just want to play a few games to see this thing in action. Of course, the general goal of Mech Mage is to develop an early board with mechs, using tempo plays with like Mech Warper, and then leveraging that board for lots of chip damage in the enemy's face, and then finally finishing them off with some big threats and late game spells. So that's my new Mech Mage, and let's go ahead and take it out onto the ranked ladder. We're playing at rank 6 right now. This is also day 2 since the season has reset, so rank 6 right now is incredibly competitive. This is all legend level players and really top end decks, so there's no telling what we'll see on the ranked ladder. It's going to be very tough. Especially with a list like this that isn't exactly perfectly refined. But even if we don't win a game, we'll still learn how to play this deck and think about gameplay decisions and mulligan advice and all that fun stuff. So hopefully we don't get stomped too hard, and hopefully we're also able to just pull out a win without too much trouble. So this might be a freeze mage. We don't really know. So as far as early game hands go, this one's actually not too bad. Cogmaster, of course, is a great turn 1 play. We have mechs to follow up. We probably won't use the Mech Warper on turn 2. We'll probably use the Annoyatron to help protect this guy. But I don't want to send the Mech Warper back looking for a turn 3 play, because any other 2-mana mech, really anything else with Mech Warper is so good. So we're okay with keeping this hand. It's actually quite fine. If this is a freeze mage, we might have some trouble. Just because if he's able to control our board, it could get tough. Thankfully, we do have some stuff like Archmage Antonidas that can help us win the game, but we don't have any health recovery. So if he gets like a turn 9 Alexstrasza, we're just in trouble. This could also just be a tempo mage. We don't know yet. Looks like tempo mage based on that play. We still don't know. I'm going to go ahead and kill that. I don't know what I'm dealing with yet, so I'm okay for trading a 1 for 2. If it is Mech Mage, so I have a feeling, or I mean, Freeze Mage, I have a feeling it is just based on his play. If, in that case, you want to kill the Mad Scientist, just in case. See, for instance, he might get 2 Ice Barriers now out of his Mad Scientists, as opposed to an Ice Block and an Ice Barrier, which if we deny him the Ice Blocks, we have a much better chance of winning against a Freeze Mage, so that will certainly help. Okay, well that actually works out. I don't usually like to ping at all, of course. You want to have minions as a Mech Mage, but that's an Ice Block, unfortunately. But the ping worked out because we didn't have another play anyway. We have a good turn 5 play. Ethereal Conjurer is pretty annoying to a Freeze Mage on turn 5. They might have to Frostbolt it. They don't like to use their burn spells to kill minions, of course, and this is a threatening one that they have to deal with. If we could even elicit like a Fireball out for this guy, that would be amazing. I could kill that for the sake of 2 minions. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it or not. It cost me 8 total damage. I don't know if these minions are worth it. I think I'm just going to go face and ping and and leave it as is. We haven't done enough damage that I don't think we can rush him down with minions. I think we have to play like the Ronin, Fireball, Crazy Spell type game here. And just hope that he doesn't have the Thaurissan or the Alexstrasza or the Antonidas that beat us.
You want it? I got it.
Forgotten Torch is going to be great. Damage spells are what we need. The other two didn't really help us much. We have a great turn 7, a great turn 8, and then potentially a turn 9 or a turn 10. This is pretty much the dream here for this deck. I don't want this to live, by the way. It's very bad for him to draw cards, but I can't afford to sack 6 damage into it. So I just have to give him the cards. Play Dr. Boom on curve. We don't want Antonidas, it's too susceptible. We want to wait until we can get guaranteed value with like the 3 Arcane Missiles from Ronin, so. He's going to get to draw a lot off this thing. One strategy with Boom that sometimes works is playing him when the mage is like very low, so that if they have to clear him, the Boom bots will hit him and don't trigger the ice block because it's on his turn. But we can't afford to think that far ahead. This board is actually worth Fireball pinging the Doomsayer. It's awkward for mana, but is there another way to do it? Playing Ronin, of course, would guarantee me a lot of value off of Antonidas, because he'd die for sure. But this Boom is hard for him to deal with, and it represents a lot of damage. So we traded 7 damage, potentially for 7 damage, or a Fireball, perhaps. He could Flame Strike or Blizzard. Flame Strike trade's okay. That's intriguing. He must have, he knows this is going to die to something. He's going to Blizzard, I guess. I'd much rather this one have been hit, but it's okay. I kind of want to kill this, and playing Ronin does not allow me to do that. Alternatively, I have a pretty sweet 8 mana play here that almost guaranteed kills it. This does play to Flame Strike a little bit, though. I think he would have just Flame Strike traded last turn. I don't think he has a Flame Strike. Of course, he's drawn 3 cards since then. I'm going to save this guy just in case. I'm going to Forgotten Torch instead. This puts him on a lethal clock for that ice block as well if he doesn't have a clear. Because even if he pings this off, we have 12-13 with the ping, so. I don't want to play into Flame Strike that hard. I think he got it off one of his 3. I have a bad feeling about this. He's thinking about something. Alexstrasza here is pretty much doom for us. We have no way to stay alive. We don't even have a taunt to slow down Alexstrasza, so. She'd hit us for 8. We'd certainly be dead. He's at 10 cards. He's going to have to play something. He can't Flame Strike with this mana. I think. Did he have the coin? I don't think he's used it yet. Maybe he could. He's probably saving the coin for Antonidas. He definitely. Oh, goodness. We're going to be able to pop the block here. Which he knows. It's intriguing. We can actually pop the block and kill Thaurissan. And we can't play Ronin, though. We can play a Tinkertown. Let's play the Tinkertown first, because the spare part might influence our decision. It doesn't, but that's actually not bad. So we pop the block here. We have to kill this Thaurissan, because we don't want him getting crazy discounted spells. We'll save this for Antonidas. These two together might be good. So he has to ice block, deal with the board, and set up damage somehow. I don't think he can do it. I don't know what's in his hand, but he's unlimited resources here. This deck could run a Lotheb, be pretty nice, but I kind of wanted to be offensive and proactive. Oh, interesting. So normally we'd have a lot of burst here to just kill him, but we're out right now. That's the second ice block. That's painful, really. Goodness gracious. Playing Zoo all of a sudden. He's got to have a Flame Strike still. I wish I had something to pop his block, but I'm not going to be able to do it. Roaring Torch doesn't do it. There's no draw, so we might actually have to Antonidas taunt, freeze the heal bot. What's he thinking about there? Ice Lance? What is that? Oh, Frostbolt, he's got reduced cost. Might actually matter because we do have a Blink drawn, which you doesn't know, but that could actually be a huge impact. So he's going all in before the Antonidas or the Alexstrasza. That's intriguing. As annoying as this is, I have to taunt up this this Antonidas just to live, because these represent 5 damage. I'm gonna freeze this one instead of pinging off the loot hoarder. Both to deny him the draw a turn earlier, it might influence his decision making a little bit. Like he might have to attack first and then fireball. It could matter. Are we dead? You're sorry, Alexstrasza? Fireball. Discounted fireball. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're dead. He's got us next turn. I don't have any life gain, so I'm straight up doomed. I don't think it matters at all what we do here.
Well played.
Don't think it matters at all.
To battle.
But we'll play it out just to be sure. 10, 9, okay. Just making sure he lines up at one health here. We are definitely dead, so I'm going to play Ronin for the heck of it. I think he has Frostbolt Ice Lance left. He should be out of fireballs. Ice Lance first is weird. Oh, Pyroblast. Yeah, cool. Well, we actually gave that one a pretty good run.
I'm sorry.
I don't think we could have played any differently there and put ourselves in a better position. Maybe not playing around that first Flame Strike, but it wasn't too bad. Looks like we got a few folks watching. Do let me know if you have any questions. We're playing Mech Mage, essentially a kind of new version of Mech Mage I just threw together. I had a request to see a top-end Mech Mage deck in action.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
Okay, so Snow Tracker's pretty good against Paladins. Spellslinger might be. We have the coin, so I might be okay with keeping 2/3 drops. Of course, we don't want Ronin. I could dig for mechs, I guess. It's probably better since we have a curve anyway. Of course, we want to get those mechs early. That's a good one. Okay, this'll work just dandy. We've got flexibility. I'd like to get the Snow Trigger out as soon as possible, but I'm not going to coin it out, because that leaves our mana awkward. I'm going to just play the Cogmaster on curve. That might work better depending on what he plays. This denies Muster for Battle pretty hard. Hopefully he just dudes. Yeah, that's perfect.
Reporting for duty.
I'm actually going to play this, and even though it wastes a little damage, I'm clearing here to protect the Divine Shield. If he musters for battle, he's going to have to run it in. It's fine, but this is unlikely to die is what I'm getting at. So it's worth the trade just to generate the extra value. And we can coin Goblin if he musters, so probably able to clear everything and have 3 minions on board. Okay, that's fine. Given the Ronin and the Antonidas and all the other fun stuff we have, I'm actually quite okay with that. I'm going to clear this way since this is pretty low value and this has more threatening damage. And I'm going to play the Snow Chugger instead of pointing out the Spider Tank, just because this can be very good against weapons. Like if he wants to muster to clear this, we can lock down his weapon for quite a while. And we still have the Blast Mage on curve on turn 4 to clear the muster minions, so... This card is so good against Paladins and Warlocks. It's kind of ridiculous. We're in pretty good shape. I'd like to see a big card soon. You know, a Boom or the Antonitis or the Ronin. Something to give us some depth late game. Oh, that's actually pretty fortuitous. I'm just gonna... we're gonna Spellslinger instead. I'm playing this one to deny the weapon again. Oh, Thoughtsteal, that's intriguing. That's good, because we need cards. Card draw is the one weakness of this version of the deck. I don't have any Azure Drakes, I have Ethereal Conjurers and Spellslingers, so I kind of have to rely on a little bit of RNG for that stuff to go well. Consecration is not very good here. He can't use the weapon yet. Poison Seeds. I mean, that's actually good because he saved himself the weapon, but man, it denied my mech synergy. Shoot. That's actually annoying. I'm going to Thought Steal. We don't get anything. We can coin out the Spider Tank, but I might not do that because I'd like to coin out Boom next turn. I hope I get something I can play. Oh, Minibot's perfect. Perfect card. It's a mech. It's on curve. It saves my coin for Boom. That Poison Seeds wasn't bad, but he still took 8 damage, which is really our goal in this deck, is to pump out the damage, so I don't mind too much. If you have any questions about my lines of play, just let me know. I'd be happy to answer them now. It's helpful too in the future for the video. If there's something I'm not seeing or observing that maybe doesn't make sense right away or could be useful for you. That must feel pretty bad. Basically had 6 mana into killing that.
None may steal
So we have 8. Can we kill him just yet? Probably not. Muster puts us at 9. Blast Mage at the very best put us at 13. So I don't think we bother with that. We're just going to play Boom and go face. This puts him so low. We have so many lethal draws right now. He has to deal with this insane board. The Boombots might kill him themselves. We have a nicely protected mech if we need to Blast Mage or get a spare part. Even Boom or Challenger here doesn't help him, so he needs like a quality Consecrate. Even then, he's almost dead probably to ping and muster. I think he's just cooked. Yep. Alright, so that worked pretty well. We definitely won out on the Spellslinger battle there. The Poison Seeds kind of bailed him out, but really just still left us in pretty good shape. So let's keep going. We're 1-1 so far. It's pretty good considering, as I mentioned earlier, I'm playing at rank 6, but this is day 2 of the season. So rank 6 right now is all legend players. It's top tier stuff. All day. Oh, there he is. This card never seems to show up for me, but he's too slow for now. The Mech Warper's fine. We definitely don't want to play a naked Mech Warper against a warrior. We might even save him to like turn 4 or 5 if we can get like some crazy turn off. But I do need a play soon. I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah, this is an awkward curve. I need like the Snow Chugger or a Shielded Minibot, or not a Minibot, a Annoyatron. I guess I play both of these. This is actually a pretty good draw. He's likely going to Fiery War Axe this, but if he does, I can still get the Tinkertown off. I don't think he'll be able to kill both with 2 mana. So see, this still lives to the Fiery War Axe. If he goes this way, we've got a really solid minion up. I actually hope this survives, but he's probably smart enough to know that he needs to clear off mechs. So I doubt this will live. Which means I don't have a mech for the Blast Mage. Which is a little sad, so I wouldn't mind an alternate play here, but that's not it. I could Frostbolt the Acolyte. I think this is probably Patron Warrior. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to play the Blast Mage naked. It actually kind of worked out because I'm not going to give him 3 draws. It's a little bit fortuitous there. If he wants to clear this with his weapon, he's down to 10. I guess 11. If he Death Bites this, we have a Frostbolt Ethereal Conjurer, so I feel like we can shred through that pretty well.
Armor made to fit.
He's going to probably Whirlwind Execute this, it looks like, or maybe just Attack Execute. We have to start worrying about patrons relatively soon, but we're not going to be playing anything that feeds patrons particularly well, so... What's he thinking about? Coining out? Maybe an armor? I'm just going to play the Ethereal on curve here. Hopefully get some damage. Yeah, Fireball's hit. We're going to kill this just to deny any shenanigans with like Whirlwind, Grim Patron, and a future turn. We have 10 damage on board, 9 in hand. He's really, really close to dead with the Dr. Boom too. He's going to need some miracle stuff to stay alive. It's a good start. This must not be Patron, by the way. This must be Control Warrior. It's a little tougher. We're going to run out of... time. That's a perfect draw. Such a good body. And we deny the weapon with the Annoyatron. Follow this up with Boom into Fireball, Frostbolt. I think we're good to go as long as, again, there's no crazy shenanigans. He's gonna Shield Main or something. Yeah. I have to think about trading here. I don't think I want to, because Brawl's a little bit of a problem, and I'll be more likely to get a minion out if I don't kill this first. So if he Brawls now, we can win the Brawl, we can leave over whatever the Shredder leaves. So I don't want to kill the Shredder, even though it'd be nice to remove that minion. No Brawl, that's good. We have a lot of damage.
I've got the
BGH, did you get that off the top? Man, I wasn't watching, but that's annoying. Second Shield Slam, so he's almost out of removal. So just 1 execute, 2 Shield Slams. That's pretty good for us as far as Antonidas is concerned. But we have to draw on Antonidas, right? So far that's not happening. I'm going to sack these off, see if we can't kill that thing easily. It was easy enough. Thank you, Boombots. You want to play more minions? Send everything face. Pretty easy turn. So we need a body. We're down to 9 damage in hand and some junk. And Antonidas would be pretty swell. We actually have 8 damage on board, 10 showing. So if he doesn't armor up, we could theoretically kill him, but that's not going to happen.
I can take the hit.
Oh, that's a good card. I wish he had a weapon that we could deny, but we gotta play this. Oh, we won that one. Sick. That was great. 6, 8. I have 11 damage, 12 damage. He's at 25. I really don't want the... I think I'm just gonna kill this guy. This is gonna die to his weapon anyway, so this trade kind of works. I didn't want to sack this Shredder again just because of Brawl. Well, I don't want to lose my Brawl leftover. 9, 10 damage, 17, 19 damage. Man, he's on all his armor cards. It's tough. Bash, more armor, great. Super good news. That's not particularly helpful, but it is a mech, which is nice. That could really matter. He's going to slam this just to remove it. No, he's going to execute? Or just draw? Oh, he's got the weapon still. That's right. Alright, so we got 2 minions. I can live with that. Assassin's Blade was so good off of Blingtron. Still need a big body. I need my Antonidas or my Ronin to really make something happen. He's still getting low, though. He's running out of removal. He's running out of armor. Like, Alex Strauss is not even good. He might Grom to clear here, it looks like, maybe. I have a feeling that's gonna happen.
Welcome to the
Oh, True Heart's tough. Man, he's not out of armor at all. 8, 11, I have 17. He's at 19. I need 2 damage. Oh, I have it. I can do this. It's 8, that's 10. Hope I did the math right there. I really did not count.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I got it. Well, the spare parts worked out. Usually they're not that good. They don't usually just win games on their own right, so I'll take it. Usually you need the synergy from Antonidas to become count. Right, Control Warrior, that's a tough win. Mech Mage isn't too bad against it, but we were running out of gas, so we got very fortunate that the stars aligned on that individual turn. I'll play maybe 1 or 2 more, see how it goes. So far, we're winning quite a bit, so.
Jaina versus Uther.
Okay, we played this paladin earlier, I think.
I will fight with honor.
It's just standard secret paladin, it looked like, from what we saw. Again, Anoitron's pretty good against Pallies. Tinkertown's not bad. We know he has True Silver, so Tinkertown's looks a little worse. But we have a coin, so 3 drops okay to keep. I'm going to keep these, see what we get. It's not so great. It's a curve, but he's got a 1-drop too. He's a Secret Keeper, yeah. That's tough.
I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana.
I could coin out the Anoitron and then Frostbolt this thing, just to save myself some damage. But it probably just leaves me with a 1-2 mech with no Divine Shield. If he plays a Haunted Creeper, that feels okay, but it dies to Noble Sacrifice. No, Alfred, I'm playing on NA. I'm in North America, so... It's still day 2 on the ladder for me. I could just Frostbolt it now and play the Anoitron next turn, and that stays a little more safe to stuff. I guess that's what I'll do. I don't obviously like using 2 cards to kill a 1-drop, but... That's great. That's great news for us. It's very likely the Anoitron's going to survive this turn, because even Muster for Battle doesn't kill it. And we can either Tinker or Spider Tank next turn. Coghammer does kill it, unfortunately. That's sad. So we'll have to Spider Tank, since we don't have the mech synergy. And there's another one. This survives to the board, which feels pretty good. He's probably not going to Muster. He's probably going to Keeper of Uldaman and kill this, which leaves the Keeper at 1. Oh, that's great. Slow turn. Is that a Haunted Creeper? No, that's a secret. He's gonna... that's probably Avenge. So I think I'm gonna Blast Mage first. And then trade into whatever the Avenge target hits. I'm not sure how Avenge works there. That must be Noble Sac. Yeah. So she's got the weapon clear, but we have a nice board. We can... do this for 4 mana. We can't play the Goblin Blast Mage probably because that's gonna die. What is in his hand? We saw his deck earlier. It wasn't I don't think it was any aspect of control to it. It was all I might actually just ping here. I don't want to have to send the Blast Mage into it. It could be like a redemption or something, or if he messed up, probably Noble Sack again, yeah. That's okay. That's if he wants to consecrate it for 6 mana, that's fine. He wouldn't have a turn. Hopefully I didn't give him an answer just now. Drain Life, that's okay. Kill something.
Who am I?
I played the Spell Slinger instead of the Spider Tank, primarily to give myself options to deal with this guy.
Draw.
We know both Noble Sacrifices are gone. that's probably just Avenge and maybe Competitive Spirit. So I might actually just play a mech, attack here, and pray to God that these don't all miss. No, alright, nice. Alright, it is just the redemption, so that's fine. Wouldn't have mattered, but... We got a decent board. We have the Mech Warper to bounce some stuff out real quick, but we only have one mech, unfortunately. Ugh. I could trade clear, or I could play my own, but that gets burned pretty hard by Competitive Spirit, which we think that is. Because we don't have a lot of damage in hand. If I had more damage in hand, like if I had 2 fireballs, I'd just go face recklessly, but if that's Competitive Spirit, he can just trade into the boom and have the boom alive. Of course, that would die to a ping. I guess this is still best. He's going to be able to make some favorable trade. Oh, it's, what is that? It's not Sacred... Oh, it's still Avenge. We never proc the Avenge. Oh, good. That's great news. I think he's just dead then. He can clear, of course, but Tyrion, I guess, would give us some trouble. As Tyrion is always wont to do. He probably has some super cards, too, because he had a really bad start. What is that? Hammer of Wrath? Oh, Lightning Bolt from my Spellslinger. Cool. He overloaded. It won't matter on turn 8, probably. Tyrion anyway. I mean on 8 mana. That's actually good. Probably. Oh, that's not good. Wow! That was a tough one. 4 to the Blast Mage. That puts us in a tough spot.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, I can kill that. That's okay. That's annoying. Conjurer dies to the Belcher. But I don't have 9 mana to play 3 of these, so I think I'm gonna do it anyway.
Want it? I got it.
Well, you know what? Why not? Yeah, why not? And I'm just gonna send this to his face. I don't think there's any way he can kill us in 2 turns, so I can ping next turn and he's dead. Obviously gets burned pretty hard by Lay on Hands, but most paladins aren't running Lay on Hands in their secret paladin.
Who am I? None of your
So, should be okay. We can still pretend we're playing the board and stuff. In the meantime. If he does Lay on Hands, he didn't do it this turn. Sometimes you gotta take the Gambit play. He has 9-11. Yeah, I don't see how we can lose here. We might even get like a freeze or something. I just have to remember to save the mana for the ping there. The ping is pretty important. So he'll feel compelled to deal with this, but we're really just thinking about the Pyroblast, right? I don't think he's going to be stream sniping. Little old me. I don't think he's one of the 4 people watching, so I think we're alright. If he uses anything other than Lay on Hands, he's dead, right? Yeah. That secret's eye for an eye. It wouldn't even matter. We'd still be alive. So this is an easy one. Cool. Never over till it's over, though, so there's eye for an eye right there. Such a cool animation. And that was the value of Spellslinger. Or I guess that was the Ethereal Conjurer, not Spellslinger, but... Alright, so 3 straight with our Mech Mage. It's pretty good. Very competitive section of the ladder right now. So I'm going to play one more just for the sake of rounding out the video and making it a nice length. Pretty good game there. We made the greedy play for sure. Could have been punished pretty hard, but when people are playing such refined meta decks like that, you feel pretty comfortable they didn't just sneak in a lay on hands. I mean, I have seen lay on hands in Secret Paladin, it's possible, but we'd played him before. It's unlikely, based on the Secret Keepers and stuff in the deck.
You asked for
It wasn't like a late game skewed Secret Pally. We always keep Mech Warper just because you never know what kind of shenanigans you're going to enable with it. These are too slow. We want 1-drops and 2-drops. Just like we requested. Exactly what we wanted in our opening hand. We might be in trouble if he gets out to a good start. And this will be a good game to close the video on, watching us flail as a Paladin gets off to a crazy start. Oh shoot, that's actually pretty tempting. And he cannot muster for battle. So, might be able to get this out in something cool next turn too. He's gonna have trouble killing this. Oh, that's unusual. No, we didn't really get a good play. Just kill this because I can and the mana worked out. This might still live, but muster for battle probably kills it. We don't actually have anything for it anyway, so it's fine. We really are gonna need a miracle here to pull back into this game. A 3-drop mech would help. That's actually fine. If he trades it, we deny the weapon for another turn, buys us time to Conjurer and find some stuff into these crazy guys. Problem is, we don't want to play Antonidas on 7. He's more of like a turn 10 play. That's pretty good. Curious if he weapons or mini-bots. Weapons, okay. So this might actually live, it looks like, this turn, which is pretty fantastic.
You want it?
Usually this is going to die when you play it. You know, Arcane Intellect doesn't look too bad, just given the shape of our hand. But neither does Frostbolt. Frostbolt's the play to win. Arcane Intellect is the play to stay alive and find some answers. I guess we do this one. I don't think he's going to rush us down. This thing might live, so... we don't get a 5-drop or something to play. We can maybe try this out. See what we find. That's pretty good. Now I wish I had the Frostbolt, of course, so I could Frostbolt this and play this, but you never know.
I'll get him.
The knife would be unfortunate of it. Yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna ping this just in case we get some Blast Mage stuff happening next turn. Yeah, if that knife had hit anywhere else, he'd have one more thing to kill. He's probably gonna ignore this, which is good. Gives us Blast Mage value. That's gonna be Noble Sacrifice, Avenge. Yeah, we are just in trouble for sure. I don't want to attack first because that'll proc the Avenge and it could land here. I really just want this to hit the Knife Juggler. That's awful. I think I just have to ping this off. Hopefully the Avenge lands here because I'm going to do this anyway. This guy. This guy over here. Oh, I forgot about Redemption too. Shoot. This is bad. This just went south real fast. We're just dead. We are just smoked. Secret Pally got us. Slow start. It's not a good way to start against a Pally. Alright, I'm gonna play one more. This one went pretty fast. I got time. I think you have lethal, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I only count 19. Maybe you got something in hand. Yeah, -5 damage in hand or something. He was probably just stunned how easily that was. We'll try one more. Yeah, Frostbolt there instead of the Arcane Intellect. Might have. In hindsight, it looked like it would have helped, but we didn't know he had the Challenger. We didn't know his curve was going to be so smooth and scary. So I still think that's probably the right decision, just to give us gas, because we had some big minions that could have contested the late game, which usually you don't always have. So I know this is on curve, but I want mechs primarily, and this is something I like to see a little later usually. Yeah, we did it again. We mulliganed away a good curve for this crap. If he feels compelled to coin ping, that's fine. Might be freeze mage, which... Oh, man. That's not a coin ping. That's way cooler. I guess this is that casino mage type deck with lots of random effects, and probably arcane missiles is coming to our face now. Called that one. Oh, that's actually fortunate. Shoot. Yeah, we just have to play this. We still don't have a very good curve. This guy really ruined our plans. We need a turn 4 play, of course. Ping doesn't feel very good on turn 4. Oh, thanks. That might help. That did help. That was great news. Not that I want to give him spells, but... Oh, that's a good one to get. Wow. Wow.
I'm ready.
Got the board back thanks to Spellslinger. Normally a 1-mana spell is not what you want to see out of this guy, but I'll take it. We can Conjurer into Spider Think something, into Boom, into Ronin, into Archmage, maybe? Oh, if he Frostbolts. Oh man, more cards. I love it. This is fun. I think we're gonna get destroyed shortly, but it's fun for now. I can't do any really crazy mech stuff, unfortunately. But I think I'd rather get minions out than play the Conjurer. This sets up a Blast Mage next turn, perhaps. We're gonna be able to stealth our Archmage, so if we survive that long, which is always questionable when he has this many cards in hand, that could be very, very good. Just going for it, man. Mad respect. I think I still Blast Mage. No, I don't think I do. I think I have to get damage out. I don't think I'm going to live that long. I can do that next turn still if I need to, or Boom. I want to have bodies, and I'm a little bit scared of AoE clear. I don't know if this deck runs like a Flame Strike, for instance. Oh, I didn't see these questions. Can Mech Mage reach Legend? Yeah, I definitely think it could. I'm not sure this is the exact list. I kind of just threw this together. There's probably some more refined lists out there that that might work better for you. But man, does he have Flame Strike? Is that what's about to happen? Or is he just... He's probably just buying time to kill me. Blast Mage doesn't feel very good from a mana standpoint. I guess I just Boom out. Win the game next turn if I survive. Yeah, it's a good deck in general. I totally agree. It's just really consistent curve and can do some crazy things from time to time, which is important for a Legend deck. You have to have turns that are just ridiculously overpowered. And this one certainly does, with like Archmage or even just Mech Warper synergies. Oh, that's good. I think we win now. So yeah, I have not played Mech Mage to Legend myself. Last month I played like an Egg, Secret Paladin, and Reno Lock. Is that Ice Block? Is that a thing? Am I going to get Ice Blocked? Is this 11, 15, 18, 20, 23... 2021, I can trade here. I guess we have to try. I think we're just dead probably, but... Yeah, so I think we're probably dead. We're not... Oh, thank God one of those hit. Man, that would have been bad. I might have just gave him the other ice block, unfortunately. No, okay. Probably should have killed that before I procced the ice block, but thankfully we didn't screw that up. So Fireball doesn't do it because he doesn't have the mana. I don't know if he has it. I don't know if he has it. Roaring Torch,
I wonder.
Frostbolt, Ice Lance is what? 7 is 13. He could do that. That's not it. He gets the ice block here. He doesn't have ice block because it would have pulled it out. But he had one in hand. Ugh. Double Fireball does it now. I don't have any life gain. Man. I might have to Ethereal Conjure into life gain, but I don't think I can kill a minion to make room to play it. I guess I could... I guess I can Fireball my... Fireball my piloted Shredder. Is there any way to make the Boombot kill him? No. I can Fireball my Shredder and hope for like a healing totem thing. That's not it.
That's not a valid target.
No, I'm just out. I'm dead. Double Fireball kills me. So many things kill me. It's alright, we deserve to lose anyway, triggering the second ice block. That was our goof. He had it off the top too. That's a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. That's a little bit frustrating. I'm sure he had it in hand too, but that's a little sad. Well, we didn't get rank 5. We got close, but maybe another day. Alright, that's gonna do it for me and the new Mech Mage, as I was calling it. Again, this is not a refined list, it's just something I threw together. Let you see the list one more time so we were playing. It's a pretty fun deck. You saw it get some pretty good wins as well, so there's a lot of potential here, and as you refine this list and learn to play it yourself, I think you could get some really strong results. And, you know, somebody asked, I do think it's probably capable of Legend. It's a surprise for people, so there's always the surprise advantage, and can do crazy things, and is still consistent. So it has all the components that make it a strong Legend deck. So I haven't done it myself, but I feel like it could. So if you have any questions on this deck, feel free to leave them in the comments when this is a video. I'm happy to answer questions, you know, make suggestions if you don't have a Ronin, Boom, Antonitis. This is probably not going to be the exact version of the list, but I do have some budget Mech Mage lists that might work better for you, so I'll happy to link those to you. I always appreciate subscribe, so feel free to drop a subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I always make lots more deck lists and learn to play videos like this one, so hopefully we all get a little bit better at Hearthstone together. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, game on.